In the last episode, we did a very well organized trip around Mauritius. We saw some huge whales on our way, even a mother and a small one.
What's happening here?
It's negotiation. No, we are working on it, and some more news to follow soon.
We had to say goodbye to Nina, who was a great help and very nice company in the last 2 months.
On our way to Black River, Vivian, on the southwest side of the island. Well, the wind is probably going to turn around the island, so I decided to let the main where it is for a moment. The swell is kind of interesting here, so I don't want to go butterfly as Mahebourg is flat on the bench on antibiotics. Solo sail today. Kumbaya in front of us. I think they're setting their spinnaker. Makes sense.
So Mark had to do everything alone today. Fortunately, we have Nop Nop in the rally and they are both doctors, so they can always help. So thank you very much, Sean and Lionel. The first part of the trip, we just go with the flow behind the Darwin Jenneker, and then the next part where we go around the corner, there will be 20-25 knots directly on the nose. Luckily, Mark decides to just switch on the engines and do the last part on the engine, so that I don't need to come out of bed and I just can stay down.
So we're on the engine for a change. It's only 2 miles until that reef there. And then we go behind that little hill 7-8 miles. And there is the Bay of Black River, Rivière Noire. Mike is in bed, feeling pretty sick. So we just take the shortest route instead of tacking. There in front of us, you can see the northerly winds coming on the west side of the island.
So next stop is Black River, where we were anchored with the whole fleet, and including Kumbaya. So it's very nice for me also to see the drone images, because I have not been on the shore there. Only the boats on the south side of the anchorage. The anchor chain was completely filled with seaweed, and I think it took us half an hour to get rid of everything.
We're on our way from Green River to Port Louis. They call it Black River over here, but it's straight against the wind. We left early. Well, we tried to leave even earlier to prevent us going against 20 knots of wind. The wind is getting a little bit stronger in the meantime. It's straight on the nose.
We're on the way to Port Louis now, and then the next week we're going to have a technical stop. So Raphael and another colleague of him, I don't know, is coming from Outremer, and we have a list with points need to be repaired.
Big list.
It's all small items.
We try to make the list as long as possible, as this is the very last one where stuff is going to happen under warranty. But still, it's quite okay. And after the technical stop,
then we'll sail out to La Réunion, which is supposed to be not a nice place to moor the boat. So they said go out of your boat, but we are not very eager to go into a hotel, so we will see how bad it is. And it's a good place to wait for a good weather window. It's
exactly
1.5 days, so that's good.
Exactly.
Because the weather window is short that you are having, so waiting for a weather window there is not bad.
Did you hear yesterday that Mahebourg had 16 knots of wind south of Madagascar?
Oh, you don't want that. Yeah, I can see it on the forecast. The weather.
But
It will not be an easy crossing. It will be easy if we take the right weather window, but they are rare.
Well, but that seems like a good idea to take the right weather window.
Yeah, but if it's not long enough, what do you do?
Well, it has to be long enough, otherwise we don't go.
Yeah, or we stop in Madagascar
Hmm.
and wait in an anchorage there.
Door.
The cleaning session of the boat. With a ferry we can go to a very nice hotel on the other side of the harbor where the menu is very nice. You can have sushi, curries, burgers and all kinds of food, and the kitchen is very good. So I think we will be there a lot this week. The technicians go from boat to boat in the harbor. Raphael is exchanging a ring. Last time when I went up the mast, I wasn't strong enough to open it or to close it, whatever.
Nina told you that?
She didn't tell me anything. No.
It's her guitar. She just hijacked it. Fantastisch. Ja. Ik hou er ook gewoon nog even.
From 3 years now. Hoe gaat het nummer, Mark?
Take my way. Would you say it's promise to heaven? Will you ever win? Will you ever win?
To be near you, to be with you, who can say?
Dans le port d'Amsterdam, il y a des marins qui boivent, et qui boivent et reboivent, et qui reboivent encore. Dans le port d'Amsterdam, dans le port d'Amsterdam.
Nino planned to go out of the water on Friday. We're helping them to bring the boat to the crane. A big part of the fleet is out of the water, doing anti-fouling and all kinds of other things.
There's no anti-fouling.
And when we are there, we find out that they can't adjust the crane enough to be able to put the singles under the bulkheads of the Outremer 45. So after being there for an hour, we returned back to the harbor.
Ik zou het zelf niet beslissen, simpelweg.
It is so good to have the backup of Outremer and the Gliwo, because what Rob said here was I wouldn't decide it myself if it's possible, yes or no, but the technicians say don't do it. So finally we have to wait before we can go back to the harbor, because there was something going on. The Prime Minister came in or whatever, we don't know, and you were not allowed to move.
Okay, that was a short visit.
After the skipper's briefing on Friday, we all come together in an Italian restaurant, a very nice location, where we have some finger food and drinks. In the next episode, we will be on our way to La Réunion.